Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Cool Stuff Collectibles live stream on New Comic Book Day. Glad to see you guys here. All right, so we got our obviously new comic books and also a few that I picked up along the way. And I'm a little late on the setting up of the stream, but sometimes these things can't be helped. Anyway, I'm gonna go over some books I picked up today, and let's see what I got here. First book I got here was kind of a cool book here. The story sounds interesting. The reason why I got it was, well, the story and the cover kind of got me. Made in Korea #1. This one I thought was pretty fascinating. The cover kind of drew me in, and this is a 6-issue limited series about the first true artificial intelligence child and the family dynamic that exists in a world where biological parenthood is no longer an option. I bought this. I first saw the cover. I thought the cover was just kind of creepy, but I'm hoping the story is pretty good. All right, that's my first comic. Like I said earlier, there weren't that many to get today. And if you want to join in the stream, I put a link there. If you want to join in and say hi, or have any questions or anything, or it burns when I pee. How are you doing? Good to see you. Today we're doing New Comic Book Day here. All right, picked up Black Widow #7. Came out today. This is the first appearance of a new character. I believe it's called Apache. Give me a second here. Let's see what it is. Here we go. First appearance of Apache, a new villain. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. And we got here. Louise, how are you doing? Oh, we got a lot of people in here now. Empire Comics, how are you doing? Today we're doing New Comic Book Day books. I'm glad it burns when I pee. I'm glad you were able to catch a stream. Louise, how are you doing today? If you guys want to hop on, I left the link. Oh, here we go. We got somebody. Oh, we got Jay here.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, how are you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good, brother. How are you?
Yeah, good to see you. Are you? I'm taking using your phone, I guess, right?
I'm actually on my laptop, my web.
Your laptop. Okay, that's where I can tell. That's okay. It's good to see you all the same. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
And I'm going over some books I picked up today. Okay. And then we can go over any topic you want to talk about too. Absolutely. This is one right here.
Awesome.
This is also this book also talks about Lucy Nguyen revealed to have powers. So this book is kind of hot today. You see this book? Might be worth picking up. It's also the first appearance of a new villain called Apache. So. Okay. All right. Next book I have here.
Sorry, I got the tropical.
Okay. No problem. Take it easy. I picked up Black Widow, the variant.
Nice.
This cost me, it's hard to see because I got a glare here. It cost me $10. It's going for about 40. I think this is a 1 in 25, wow. I think.
Okay.
And I thought, $10 I thought it was probably worth picking up.
That's a nice price.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So that's why I got it. And now that was it as far as new books go. I did find a couple of little gems there when I was looking around. There were little back issues set up there. I came across this book here.
Nice.
Now, Jay, you know about this book?
Absolutely.
Secret Wars 2, #3.
Yeah.
What's special about this book?
I believe that's the first appearance of the Beyonder in human likeness.
That's right. Because in the first series, for those, I'm sure most of everybody online watching knows that's the fact. But in the first series, all he was a light beam.
Right.
It's the first time we see him on the cover in human form, and also in the comic too. So anyway, this book I think got hot for about a minute, I believe, shortly. So it's not a big deal, but you never know in the future. I got it for $4. You generally can find it for $1. So we got a couple questions here. Let's see here. Cali Comics, I haven't read Heroes Reborn before. I probably need to, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I try Empire Comics to bring fire.
He does Empire. Rob brings the fire. Oh, Shadow Doctor.
Yeah. So I saw that comic and I can only buy it so much. That's awesome. All right. Now, there's another book that I think got kind of hot for a minute. And this book right here. I found 2 copies of this for $5 a piece. This is Winter Soldier #2.
Nice.
And this book I saw in the alert or something. It's the first appearance of this character. He's a teenage assassin. I forget his name because I saw it come up. And where he works for Hydra, I believe. Winter. There we go. Okay, here we go. So I think this kid's a teenage assassin for Hydra. And his name is, okay, RJ. A teenage assassin working for Hydra. Okay, it says there's a final page cameo in issue #1, but this is his first, cover print. So you never know. Can we see his character in Captain America 4? Could we see him in the next Winter Soldier in Falcon? The Falcon and Winter Soldier season? You never know. But for $5, I thought it was probably worth the risk. I think the book goes for $4 anyway. But I know it got hot for about a moment. So if you see this book, I think it's worth getting. Any questions, Jay, or anything? Or
yeah. Hey, I was wondering. You know what? Since eBay is kind of a really iffy place right now to sell comic books. I mean, what's happening is that I remember I've got a little eBay page where I sell some things, but I went on vacation and I told one of the buyers that, hey, I'll be back, in a week or week and a half, and I'll send you the books. But they were not happy. I'm like, okay, I can't send the books because he bought it while I was on vacation. So
okay, in that situation, Jay, this is where it's nice that if you join their, I think there's if you get a store, you get a store, for example, what you can do is you can freeze all of your sales.
Oh,
I think I did it one time. I had a store at eBay store at one time. There's a $5 option. I think there's like 10, 15, 20. And you get, the more you spend, the more you pay, the better features you get. Anyway, what you can do is when you leave, I know you travel. You can put your store on vacation mode, and you can you can hold your sales, because that's what happens when you have a regular eBay, setup. You can't do that. So we got a question here. Thank you, Empire Comics.
Yeah, it's a good tip.
Very good. Yeah. So I think if you go with the cheap option, it's like $5. You can put your eBay store on hold while you travel. And you've been to those eBay stores where it says, persons on vacation will be back, or away. With customers, like the eBay patrons away, he'll be back in 2 weeks or whatever. They'll give you the date there is a beginning and ending date on the vacation mode. That's what you do when it happens, so that way you won't get in trouble. Because if you don't do that, then what happens is they can complain or whatever. So
right. Hey, in connection to that, Robbie, graded books. My question would be, how do you do grading, and where do you do most of your selling if you have graded books?
Well, I do most of my selling. I did sell some things on. Wait 1 second. Hear me? Clyde, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you. I hope you got your new comics today. There wasn't a lot today, but I picked up a couple of interesting books. I really only picked up, just real quick, I picked up a total of 3 new books. Now, actually, more books here I picked up too. I'll show you in a minute. I have some more books here, but there was really only 3 that I kind of had me drawn. For example, the Black Widow. This is the variant #7. It's the first appearance of a villain named Apache. And I picked up the regular cover of #7, which is pretty good too. And I picked up Made in Korea #1. And
nice.
Mostly because of the cover, but the story looks pretty interesting too.
Yeah, my spec on that one too.
Now, as far as do I get my comics graded, not as often as I do, but not very often, because here's the deal. When I was doing Golden Age comics, over 10 years ago, you kind of had to, because 1 second here. Okay, like 25. I saw those. I didn't get those books, but I saw those. When you do high price books, you kind of have to, because especially Golden Age books, because restoration and trimming is so, it happens a lot. So if you're spending $500 or more for a cool Golden Age book, which is not uncommon, by the way, you're buying timelies or great horror covers, classic covers, and they're older, you have to, because of restoration, where the beads, glue in the spine, which is by the way, actually, in some cases, older Golden Age books, I'm not in terms of a Golden Age book form here, they actually, sometimes in the factory, they actually the pages would come out, and they would actually reglue them back. They reglue them back actually at the publishing place. And 1 second, what we got here? I didn't get this. I didn't get the 16 or the Last Ronin because I didn't get the Last Ronin. I have a couple copies of one, and I'll buy it when I see it at a show because the one's usually the most expensive issue, and I'll get that. The other one, I do want to read the other comics, but I'm gonna wait until I see it at a show, because at sometimes at the show I can find these books for $1 or $2, the later issues. And Clyde, yeah, that's true. And listen, here's the deal: Golden Age books, the only restoration I will buy. There's two I'll buy as far as expensive books. I'll buy Color Touch, and I will buy glue and on spine, because you can reverse those. Those are the only. As far as green goes, yeah, I don't like qualified grading either. But anyway, what I was saying was those are the only two that I'll buy because they're reversible. Now it'll lower the grade, but at least you can get it back to blue. And the cool thing about Golden Age comics, maybe some people don't know this fact, it's the only one where now if you have a small amount of blue in the spine, you'll get purple. If it's a very small amount, you'll get universal, but with a notation. Because in the old days, like I said, they sometimes had to re-glue some of the pages back in from the publishing place because accidents happen. So that's the only grade, I believe. If anybody knows differently, please let me know in the comment section. It's only Golden Age, not Silver or anybody else. It's the only one that you can actually get a blue label with some very slight restoration. And so I trust. I've had a lot of books. I've had a few books with that notation. The books are very expensive too. As far as where I sell, if it's a hot new book, I'll sell to eBay. Now I did list some stuff on Instagram. I don't go there very often, other than talking to people, you guys on YouTube. So, but I will list some books there. I sold some books today, and I'll be listing more books in the future. There's probably gonna be a lot this summer. So if you see a lot of books I show on YouTube, they're probably gonna be on Instagram. Not all of them, but a lot of them might be on there afterwards. Even some of the hot ones too. So look forward to that. I'll even put a little notation on the videos when I list stuff list stuff on Instagram, because and if you pay me through PayPal or whatever, don't worry about the friends and family. You can do it a regular way. So I don't care about that. Anyway, anything else, Jay, or anything? Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. As far as when do I get stuff graded, I generally do it on site, because I know at Awesome Con, the last time I was there, they had on-site grading. It's easier. It costs a few dollars more, but you get your stuff back that weekend. I like it better when versus having to wait. It's 6 months plus to get it back from eBay. If you're, if you live somewhere else, it might be a little bit longer. So that's the frustrating part. And the shipping, you're worried about, leave at your front door and everything else, and whatever. So we got some questions here. 1 second. What we got here? You have to be careful when you buy. Make sure when you buy older books, especially older books. I want to say I've been burned by friends. I've bought books from friends, and it came back restored. It's not. Sometimes can't catch it. I'm missing stuff. I'm missing an ad page. Missing anything. Or even missing. I've even gone through books that are missing it's a Bronze Age book. The clip out ads and stuff like that. The Marvel Day stamp. I found a lot of key books that were missing certain things. All right, we got here Beta Ray Bill 3, Back Play the 25. Yeah, they're really cool. Heroes Reborn 4, Bagley Connector, Shadow Doctor 4, Something is Killing the Children 16, Ginny variant, Call Dracula 3, Shannon variant, Two Moons 4, Department of Truth. All right, the books I saw today, I did see the Beta Ray Bill. I saw they had a lot of Black Panther 25 different covers. Here I saw the Hero Reborn 4. I did see Shadow Doctor 4. Yeah, the Something's Killing the Children I didn't buy because there were 44 covers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at my store did have a couple of the variants, and they had other ones. They didn't get hype all of them, I guess, but that was a lot. And I spend a lot of money every week, and I decided this week not to buy any. So from that line at least, I only have a couple of Something Killing Children books. I tend to buy them either cheap or I spent a lot for. I have a number 1 proof of concept variant. It cost me $250. So I'll buy it when I find a rare one. But there's a lot of those. I did see Call Dracula 3 and Two Moons 4. I saw that one too. So all right. I've not bought Haha number 5 yet. I think I saw Truth 9, Shadecraft 3. I didn't see that. We got here, You People. Yeah, You People. Yeah, it burns an IP. I just sell because if you want a quick sale, well, here's the deal. I did list some things on Instagram. I just sell a couple of things, but eBay has more eyeballs. And that's how you look at it. So, yeah, that was a good pull, Kelly Comics. Why, You People? Tie fire. I'll grab the rest tomorrow. Hey, Dan, how are you doing? Anytime you want to hop on, I'll put a link in below. Empire Comics. I can't believe I just typed that. I've heard horror stories about something on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Here's what I heard about Facebook. As far as something on Facebook, I've heard. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I've heard like some people only want friends and family, people who don't know who they are. I've heard shady stuff happening on Facebook. I've heard Facebook, like the algorithm likes it when there's like a lot of So I'm not on Facebook, and I'm only on YouTube and Instagram. And I've heard some negative things about Facebook. I also heard they have really cool groups too. I've heard that. So okay, no problem, guys. Dan, now if you have a webcam or you have a laptop with a with a cam on it, feel free to hop on. Yeah, good group. If you're in a good group, that's true. You can the people in groups know who the scammers are. I'm a newbie. I'd probably scam right away. That's why.
I hope not.
In the cover 2. I have not seen that yet. Hey, Off-World Adam, good to see you. Reading. All right. Yeah, so it's the origins of the main character. Yeah. Actually, I didn't read the first one, but I haven't read the other issues. Some of them are actually really cool cover buys. I remember the first issue came out, Jay. I remember when it came. I saw it. It sat on the for a while. It's shop. I bought a copy. It was kind of hot, but it wasn't really hot, and it sat for a long time at cover. Right. I remember seeing it, at shop for cover in like a few weeks, and I remember seeing it. Also, said it was supposed to be worth $15-20, but nobody was buying it. So I didn't see too many sales. And all of a sudden, it blew up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Erica's Origin, yes. Funny Mask, I have not heard of that one. Although there's one I didn't buy. Looked interesting, but I think it's not his first appearance. The character called it was called Yuki versus Panda, whatever. Yeah. Some anime character or something. I didn't know what it was. I saw the cover. I was like, whoa, what is that? It's some anime girl with a panda attacking her or something. I didn't buy it. I thought it looked different. No, I did. I've not read that or got that. So, but that's all right. Jay, you got any questions or anything? Or
yeah, let's. I'm gonna one more question before I go, and then let's do this again.
Okay.
Two things. What is your eBay store? Maybe I can come support you and buy some books from you.
Sure.
And secondly,
I'll write it down right now. As a matter of fact,
yeah, be great. And then
I'll write down things if I try to. Well, here's the deal because it's. Let me write down. Get a piece of paper and things. If you want to buy, frequent my store here, I'll give you the. Well, you know, here's what I'll do. I'll type it here. How about that? All right, here. Put.
Maybe you can put in the chat so everyone can see it.
I'm gonna put it in the I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, and then maybe everyone can check it out.
Exactly. Bert's trying to write it down on a notepad.
Oh, I love that. I love that that Wolverine Hulk 340 picture behind you. It's awesome.
That thing is expensive.
Dude, no, I just picked up a I think it was a Miko Sudian variant with that cover. I forgot what it was. I just picked it up recently. I'll probably show you in one of my next videos when it comes in, but be cool. And then what is your next video, brother? Is just showing books you've found or whatever? Because I like to jump on that one too, to maybe show whatever.
Well, next one, I tend to do one if I'm hopefully maybe on Saturday will probably be the next one, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be with Sean, you know, from Sun Comics and more. We do like we get together and we do like a 1 second here. We do a oops, too far away. Can't type, can I? eBay store. eBay page is do this. Here it is. It is. I think it's this. Let's double check. And there it is. There it is. Let me check to make sure that's right. Because I have more than one eBay page. I have one I buy and one I sell from. There's a reason why I do that too. Because I never leave negative feedback for people unless they really try to screw you over. And sometimes people want to get back at you. And I've heard stories that I decided to have. My original eBay page was in the 90s.
Got it.
And when they kind of first started. I was one of the early Amazon people too on there. But here we go, eBay. Make sure that's right. Check my. Yep, that's right. Yeah, guys. By the way, I do give deals. I can get better deals because eBay takes a little cut on like. But if anything you see on these, anything you see in my videos, even as far back, well, so far, I've sold so many times. If you see anything you like, let me know. Send me a message from Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's what I do as far as like I said, I did list a lot of things on eBay at one time. Oh, before we go, the other books here I picked up, guys and girls. I am a huge. 1 second. Get rid of that. Mark Millar fan. I found these today too. You know how I talked about, Nemesis.
Right. Yeah.
I got this book here too. I'm gonna read this one today. I can read it MPH. Yeah, I guess miles per hour because I guess the guy's running fast. And there's another book I have somewhere in this pile of books here I haven't gone through yet. It's pretty cool. And this one I came across too. This I haven't read this one yet. It's called Superior. This is brand new to me. I've not read this yet.
I remember that.
Good, guys. I mean, I'm gonna read this one today too.
Nice. Right.
This one involves this. I did Google the synopsis of the book. Anyway, this kid is in a wheelchair. Obviously, he's paralyzed.
Okay.
And what I read was he got a wish. Oh, by the way, he's bullied by some kids too, I think, or something.
Okay.
And
that's great. Robbie, my sweetheart's calling me. We're gonna go get breakfast. But hey, brother, thank you for connecting with me. We'll talk Bitterroot in the next time because I know I just learned about Bitterroot and how they got picked up in option and it's just on fire right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
yes, it is.
Yeah, and you got me.
I don't have one copy either.
Well,
actually, I did have some, but I sold them.
And you keep me. I found a few books on that animosity, but brother, I love the way you spec. I love your vibe. You got a great attitude, and you're just pure fun, man. Thanks for everything. I look forward to
I
connecting.
appreciate it, man.
Aloha,
I
brother.
appreciate it.
Everyone, have a great day.
All right, Jay. All right, guys. It's just me now. All right, boring old Rob. Here we got Rob brought the laser pointer. There we go. You see him? Huh? All right. Deep cut Chris. All right, Chris, how are you doing today? All right, guys. Anyway, so I got this book here, Superior, by Mark Millar. I'm going to read this one, guys, probably shortly. Anyway, the synopsis of this book is kid here. Yeah, actually, I had that book. I think I had that book, but I sold it too early, I guess. Great cover, too. Anyway, this kid gets a wish and becomes superior. But then the bully kids who like bothers him, and he learns later on some demon gave him the wish or whatever. The other kid, the bully, gets a wish and becomes a nemesis or something like that. Anyway, that's what I've heard in the book, and yeah. All right. So anyway, guys, that's all I've got for as far as new books. You got any questions, people? Let me know. Because that's all I have new book wise here. Well, let's do a quickie today. And let's do this. And I have not got any stray dog issues yet, because Sean from Slim Comics and More told me it was a really good read. The covers look, the homage covers look interesting, but I can't take seriously dogs being, as characters. But according to what I've heard, they're really good. I need to buy a couple of copies. Beach Street homage for 13 coming out. Thanks. That's me. Putting the link up. Cool books and pickups. That's right, guys. I tried reading Stray Dogs, but that furry. Yeah, that's the kicker of that book, guys. Is the covers kind of just they were a little bit, they were kind of hard to take seriously, but apparently, book's pretty serious. So yeah, drive the Disney's eyes. All right, guys. Anyway, guys, how about we call it a day? Because I just want to show you guys what I picked up today, and we'll do a longer stream later on. Because I said all I picked up today literally were, these are my 3 new books I picked up today. Black Widow, the variant. Made in Korea, #1. Black Widow, #7, the regular cover. And Secret Wars 2, #3, first cover and first appearance of Beyonder in human form, because we got here. Yeah, that true is a cool cover. You never know if we're gonna see his character or not. This is first RJ. I found these at the shop too. Clyde, the shop I usually see you at. I found these in one of the back issue bins. I think somebody was talking about this book a few weeks ago, whatever, or maybe about a week ago. I saw these books pop up on, maybe it's the Key Collector app. I'm not sure, but I saw these pop up for a moment. They were kind of hot for, I think, about a year or so ago, or maybe 2 years ago. The book's kind of hot for a minute. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Really enjoyed this short stream. This one's only half an hour, too. Normally they're 2 hours, so I thought we'd have just a quick show you guys what's out there. I'll see you guys again in a couple of days, or maybe a day or 2. You never know. So guys, thanks for coming. If you like the video, leave a like. Like the comics, leave a like. If you hate the video, leave a like. All the above. Any questions, put them in the comment section below. Franco, I hope you're here. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later, okay? We're about to end the broadcast. Anyway, guys, take care. Good to see you.